In the deep void beyond the Andromeda Spiral, the Galactic Union convened on a world-sized station orbiting a blue-white neutron star. Delegates from thousands of species gathered to discuss the anomaly. They had detected a signal, one not heard in over 600,000 years. Its origin? Sol system, Earth. That planet has been dead for eons, scoffed the Zalari ambassador, his chitin clicking in irritation. Its species went silent after the Omega collapse. Yet the signal bears their linguistic patterns, replied the Draylan archivist, extending a luminous tendril. It ends with a phrase we once feared, terra regnat. Across the galaxy, legends still circulated of a species that had defied extinction, weaponized black holes, and walked willingly into death just to rewrite its own biology. That species was Homo sapiens. And now, in 870,000 AD, they had awakened. Far below the resurrected glaciers of what was once the Himalayas, a vault opened with a hiss older than memory. Within it stood Commander Ilara Voss, her body a synthesis of carbon, light, and ancient AI. Around her, thousands of other humans stirred, some with wings of plasma, others with crystalline skin or minds connected to a network older than the stars. Status? She asked calmly. The AI known as Prometheus Core answered from within her mind. Biostatic hibernation ended. Earth's biosphere restored. Galactic Union status. Hostile unknown. Ilara looked out through the vault's transparent dome. Cities had regrown from nanoseeds. Orbital rings floated once more in the sky. And deep beneath their feet, ancient planetary engines hummed to life. Humanity had slept not to escape extinction, but to wait, to evolve beyond it. When the first Galactic Union reconnaissance fleet reached Earth, their scans went wild. "These readings are absurd," said Captain Thalvek of the Varelian race. "That's a planetary core reactor, operating at 99.9999% efficiency. And their atmosphere?" said his lieutenant. "Purified, layered with adaptive nanoclouds. They've tamed their weather." Their ship, massive by Union standards, was suddenly shadowed. The humans hadn't sent a response. They had sent a ship. And it was colossal. Shaped like an obsidian spearhead, it bristled with technologies unseen since the pre-collapse days. The Varelians stared as it emitted no weapon locks, no aggression. Merely a single message. "We are awake. Approach as friend, or be unmade." In the Union Council, panic rippled like plasma through water. "Their technological curve is incomprehensible," said one analyst. "They leapt 1,000,000 years ahead while sleeping." "We must engage diplomatically," warned the Avrinks mediator. "War would doom us all." But others remembered history. The humans had once destabilized a neutron star to prevent an invasion, had built sentient suns, had genetically terraformed themselves into walking armories during the Orion Wars. "They are a death-world species who mastered peace only after mastering war," whispered the oldest delegate. "And now they return." On Earth, humanity sent envoys, not warriors but architects, historians, translators. They stepped onto Union worlds not as conquerors, but as reminders. Ilara Voss stood before the council, her voice amplified across stars. "You called us extinct. You wrote us out of history. But we have returned not for revenge, only perspective." She paused, and every eye, antenna, and sensor focused on her. "You reach for unity while fearing difference. We were different, and still we unified within ourselves." The silence was heavy, until the YRRX High Scholar spoke. "You carry the strength of destruction, yet offer guidance?" "We carry the weight of what we chose not to become," Ilara replied. "Let that astonish you." It did. Within decades, the Union began to change. Human neural architecture helped cure species-wide mental afflictions. Terraforming protocols restored dead planets. Old enemies sat at tables designed by Terran architects. And always the memory lingered. This was the species they thought had perished. In truth, humanity had simply waited. They had slept in glass and starlight, and when they returned, they didn't bring war. They brought the future.